Greetings and salutations, coin enthusiasts, hither and yon, here and there, far and wide. Welcome. Are you ready to hunt some halves? Are you ready to look for some silver? Well, it just so happens I have a box right in front of me. Actually, I have 4. Why, you may ask? I'm about to tell you. These are solid Fed rolls of 2022 Philadelphia uncirculated halves. And I have a market for at least some of them. Some I will go through and look for grade-worthy specimens. Most have bag marks, though. But at any rate, let's move on to this box, shall we? But before we can do that, something must happen. Let's say it all together, shall we? It's time for the Feats of Strength here on the big broadcast. So ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 2.5, 3/4, 2 7/8. 3, and we're in. Not seeing any enders, which is fine. It's actually pretty normal. So, doesn't mean good stuff is not inside, so let me start cracking some rolls. And to save you the boring parts, I'll bring you back in when something interesting presents itself. So, alright, here I am back already. Roll 4. And this frankly surprised even me, because I opened the roll, and as I usually do, I edge hunted, didn't really see anything, so I tossed the wrapper, and lo and behold, what should appear but this very, very lovely 1966 40%er. And the fact that it happened so early in the box is a good omen. So, okay, I told you that when you find something in the first 3 or 4 rolls, that's always an excellent sign, and I was correct. You see right there? See that lovely silver? See what it is. It's a almost uncirculated 69D. Is that a beauty? Oh, let's see if there's anything else in this roll. Okay. Yep. Oh, this looks silver. Because it is silver, it's a 68D with it has some miles on it, no question, but it's a welcome addition nonetheless. Let this be a lesson. Never give up hope on a box. The box went cold after that last sandwich there, that first and last sandwich actually. But now we're on roll 40. And do you see what I see? That looks to me like a 90%er. Let's see what. It looks like one because it is one. 1964. Let's see if it's a P or a D. Quite unsurprisingly, it is a P. Roll 45. See that right there? Beauteous thing, isn't it? see what it is. Well, we know it's silver. Okay, it is another one of those almost new 1969s. We are now down to roll 50, and there is still more silver to be harvested, as you can see right there. I see at least 2. So let's see what we have here. Okay, I'll get this one first. It's closest. Ah, another of the shiny, almost new 69s. I think these must have come from a collection or something, or someone had a roll that they'd kept for years and years and years, and their heirs didn't know what they were dealing with, so they just dumped it. Anyway, I hope the next box I get from this bank has some of the remains of this, remaining elements of this dump. Another shiny, almost new 1969D. Time now for the wrap-up. The epilogue, if you will. That was an excellent box, I have to say. We had this 64 Philly right here. This nice 1966, no mint mark, of course. A 68 Denver with a lot of miles on it. But being 40% silver, it's most welcome here. And we also had this, 4 of these actually, 1969D, 40%ers that are almost, not quite, but almost uncirculated. It's like someone had a roll of them somewhere, saved away all these years, and it's quite likely that, well, they passed on, and whomever was going through their belongings found the roll, didn't know what they were dealing with, and took it to the bank or even to the Coinstar. Although Coinstar has a way of rejecting non-clad coins, so maybe to the bank or whatever. But at any rate, I am the happy recipient of, let's see, a little over 1/3 of that roll. And with any luck, maybe I'll get the box that contains another part of it when I stop by the bank tomorrow or the next day. But that is going to do it for us for this week, for this episode anyway. Questions or comments, leave them below. I do read them all and answer most of them. One of these days, if enough of you start leaving questions and comments, I will do an entire episode of nothing but Q&A. Promise. And if you've not subscribed, go ahead and do so. A like would be most appreciated. Otherwise, we will see you next time.